Okay, I'm awake. I'm actually awake right now, so that's good. Um, it took me a minute to get up, but we gotta. I was gonna say something profound, so profound. Nah, I was gonna say, okay. So this is just a theory of mine. It's just a theory, so you can't put all your eggs in this one basket in this theory. But I think the theory of like vibrational frequency is a genuine theory to look into, because Nikola Tesla, which is obviously one of the greatest inventors of all time, geniuses of all time in terms of inventions, he said that if you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. And if you look at the universe, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. Everything is energy, at a certain frequency that is vibrating. That's kind of corny way to say it, but it's fact though. Like, if you put everybody under a scanner, you'll see that it's just energy, frequency, and vibration. That's it. Everything has a energy, frequency, vibrational coordinate, correlate, whatever you want to call it. Even humans. Humans are much more sophisticated as they can adjust their frequency, and their frequency is changing pretty much all the time. They're not moving. Their frequency is pretty much changing all the time. Based on your frequency is the life that you're experiencing. I think that's it. The situations that you encounter, what you're capable of, how much control over you have of your energy, your frequency, and your vibration is how much control you have over your life. Essentially, what it is. So, with that being said, to segue into something that still, that still relates to this theory that I'm talking about is a lottery winner. A lot of them win luckily, right? It's just luck, right? But every now and then you get a few of them, a quite decent amount of them, who say that they just felt lucky with this one today, that they had a lucky dream, that they had a lucky feeling, that the numbers popped to them in a vision, that blah, 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 whatever it may be, whatever luck thing it may be. Or maybe they completely just forgot about it at all. But what I want to say is that the lottery ticket, if it's a scratch off, if it's a whatever type of ticket, has a certain number, right? Or the Powerball or the Mega Millions has a certain formation that the numbers will eventually come to pass in the universe. If you look at the universe and you take away the body, everything is timeless in the universe. It's just energy, frequency, and vibration. That's all it is. The future is an energy, is a frequency. It is vibrating at a particular energy and frequency vibration. That's the future. Same thing as the past. So to tap into the future, you just have to tap into the frequency of the winner of either the Powerball or the Mega Millions, what that person would be essentially experiencing were he to actually win. This is my theory, okay? What would he be experiencing were he to actually win those big lottery games? What would he be experiencing? So you do this technique where you get yourself into a hypnotic state, a trance state, and you basically actually vibrate the person who won the Mega Millions or the Powerball, whatever game you may want to win. But you basically start vibrating as if you already won and you have the winning numbers and you have the winning ticket. Like, that's essentially what you have to do. You have to vibrate that you actually won. And it has to become so real that it's more real than your life. That's essentially the power, the amount of concentration and the amount of relaxation and the amount of acceptance that you need in order to actually create it. And remember, this is just a theory, but you need to basically trip yourself into thinking, into feeling, into being the winner. And then once you're the winner, either through some serendipity circumstances, things will come to pass, but you need to put in a minimum amount of effort, which you need to be beaming. But naturally, if you're beaming that sensation, the thing will just be tormenting you so much that you're gonna play the numbers, because that frequency will be tormenting you so much. It will give you the fucking numbers. It will make you go to the store. If you actually vibrate at this certain frequency, like the exact likeness of it, or 99.99% of the likeness to it, the rest, the universe will do the rest. But in the hypnotic state, when you are actually feeling that it's real, you write some numbers down and you go play the numbers. That's one way to do it. There's probably other ways where you can get a vision, you can get a strong sensation, and the numbers, you could just write some bubble from numbers down. The numbers will come up. Some particular weird serendipitous way will allow these numbers to come up. But you can, but your focus has to be superb. You cannot falter, meaning any ounce of like non-belief cannot really enter into your awareness. Like, you can't become aware of that. If you become aware of any ounce of non-belief and you let that thing flourish, and if it comes up, you can't just be like, no, because then now you're resisting it. But if you let any ounce of resistance come up and stay in your awareness bubble, then your efforts are futile. You're gonna have to leave it to chance, and that's not what you want to do. This is the way to consciously win something, or consciously actually become something that to others may seem that it's lucky. And you have to be grateful for the universe, be grateful for life for giving you the opportunity to win before you even ever won. And then you're gonna win. And the intensity, and the naturalness, and the exuberance that you can feel this state as already a reality is a degree to how quickly and how effortlessly you would win. And remember, you can't put all your cards in this one basket, meaning that when you're vibrating this frequency, you can't say, okay, but where is it? How come it hasn't happened? You go play a ticket, right? And you come back as a loser. The winner will not say, I'm a loser. The winner will not feel he's a loser. If you feel that you're a loser, if you feel that, like, where is it? Then you're not doing it right. You're questioning it. You have no faith. In the Bible, it says, when you pray, believe you have received and you shall receive. This is not a fairy tale that they're talking about. This is reality. It's just that most people are praying and believing that they have received the lack. And they don't notice what's going on in their mind, but that's essentially what they're doing. You say, oh, not possible, not possible, not possible. On one level, you're saying that you don't want it. That's what it is. So you have faith and uttermost certainty that it's not possible. That's essentially what it is. So you can apply this principle to anything in life. Anything in life you can apply this principle to. Whatever you want to be. If you want to be an actor, you have to go to sleep. You have to get in a hypnotic state of the fucking reality and sensation of what it's like to be that top tier actor, bro. The guy who's acting in big blockbuster movies. This vibration, this sensation has to become you, where you get up and you look out into the physical reality. There's no doubt. There's no second guessing. You go and film yourself, whatever actions or plans come in your head, and you have resistance to them that actually lead to the attainment of this thing, then your efforts are futile. You'll never get there, bro. You'll never get there. Like, you'll never get there. You see people spending years trying to get into the acting industry because their vibrational frequency is not aligned to that person. From the core of, in the depths of your being, you have to be that person first before you could ever get there. This just has to happen. You can leave it up by chance, but if it's up by chance, there's a chance that you fail. When you finally get there, you don't have the stability to actually live that life. So it's all a vibrational frequency. Everything is a vibrational frequency. Everybody is vibrating a certain frequency, a certain energy that is generating the circumstances and conditions in their life. Big thing to note is that whenever something comes up that doesn't look like it's the life that you want, that is the test to see if what you want, or what you're saying that you want, it's the test to see if that's what you actually are. Because if a test comes up and says, no, you're a failure, you didn't get the part, or whatever it is, job or endeavor you're doing, and you look at that and you say, oh, you're right, I'm a failure, I didn't get the part. You look at that and you take that and you internalize that and you become aware of that and you let that frequency degenerate, then you have not changed. You see, physical reality is is very easily, and it's a thin crust. It's based off your energy, your frequency, and your vibration, and it will change according to that. If something comes up and says, looks completely different, and it completely like a shocking, like, oh shit, this has nothing to do with what I want, that is the perfect moment to let go of that certain circumstance and have no judgments towards what's happening, because what's happening is it's happening for you. It's not happening against you, it's happening for you. But if you look at it, it's against you, then it will be against you. If you look at it as nothing and just let it go by, then it will just be bliss, you know? If you look at it, either look at it as it's working for you, or look at it as just nothing and don't have any judgments towards any negative situation. Or what most people do is when something negative comes up, they become negative, and then they stay in the constant cycle of experiencing that same thing over and over again. The reality of the thing does not matter. It is the being that you are that matters the most. Because the being that you are will bring the reality that matters. It will bring that forth, not the actual matter that matters. It's the person that you are that really matters. The person you are matters. Get it? The person, the energy that you are matters. It creates matter. So that's funny, but it's a fact. And that's a theory of mine that I think is a fact. And whether or not something happens, it doesn't matter. It's all about what you're vibrating. Not kind of vibrating, not pretending to vibrate, but what you're true, authentically vibrating, beaming, heart outbursting. That's what it is. So yeah, that's what I want to say. And that's how to consciously create anything, basically. Consciously create the experience within yourself to the point of non-resistance in anything, in any situation. Any experience you want. Do you want to be the blissful actor? Do you want to be the blissful musician? Or do you want to be the musician who struggles but is still successful? It's up to you, whatever specific way you want to be. Anyways, yeah, that's what I want to say.